Hello everyone and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another Game of Thrones, the card game, Canadian Nationals 2016 Championship video for you. On the left we have John, on the right we have Kyle. John on the left is playing Baratheon Fealty. On the right, Kyle is playing a Lannister Banner of the Dragon, which is a favorite deck for this tournament. I'm sure you guys are seeing a lot of it in these videos. And spoiler, you'll be seeing a lot more of it coming up, that's for sure. The deck of choice for this tournament, and also the one I was playing. You saw that in the last video. Didn't work out so well for me though. But yeah, if you guys want to watch any other videos from this series, go check them out on a playlist. They are on my channel, so you can go back and watch them, and should be able to go ahead and watch them. I'll be posting lots more after this one, that's for sure. So we have Syrio, we have a Fiery Followers, and it looks like a Dragonstone port for the Baratheon setup, opening with summons to start into a noble cause. So they're rolling for initiative, and the laning player Kyle has set up Tywin and reducing little Lannisport merchant there. No location though, but still quite the setup.
Take my 3 gold.
The Baratheon player is digging for his summons here. Let's see. See who he chooses from the top 10 cards of his deck. Looking for a character. We saw him skim by Stannis and Robert Baratheon there. And he's going to grab Stannis.
Luckily you can't cast that.
So it looks like the Lannister player is going first. He's thrown a dupe out on Tywin. He has 7 gold plus the Lord and Lady reduction from Noble Cause. And he's got the Lannisport Merchant actually too to add to that for Lannister characters. And just in case, he throws down a Rose Road for some economy in future rounds. And we have, of course, that Cersei on the board, who raises claim for intrigue challenges in which she's participating.
You're one of Cersei. I'll choose you. Yeah. Good choice. Okay. Well, that's in your discard pile.
And we have a copy of Ser Jorah Mormont put on the table. Still sitting on. What do you save there? Spent 1 for Cersei, it looks like, 2 for Ser Jorah. So sitting on 4 or 6 gold, looks like there. But either way, over the Baratheons, throw out a Moon Boy and a Rose Road of his own.
Sitting on 4. I'm sitting on 1.
Used Fealty there, it looks like, to pay for Moon Boy since he is loyal.
You have the Hound in your hand too? Shh, that's my secret trick. I painted it yellow.
It looks like Kyle, the Lannister player, chooses not to marshal out more characters due to Stannis being in the hand of the Baratheon player. It looks like he's not even going to play this round. We have Maester Crescent and a gold saved on the Baratheon side. Maybe Cersei can get rid of that Stannis problem hiding in the Baratheon player's hand by hitting it with 2 claim in an intrigue challenge. But we got a military here and a Scene in Flames. No Neil off the Scene in Flames though, like usual when Melisandre's on the board. She's not out right now. So it's just a straight up wants to look in the Lannister's player's hand, see if he's holding put to the sword.
Is there a put in there?
And of course, there's a put to the sword and a Tears of Lys. Looks like a King's Road, Treachery, and a Grand Maester Pycelle to round out the hand of Kyle on the right. So obviously he was going heavy with the Tywin and Ser Jorah. He's got the cash to add to Tywin's strength and also pay for that put to the sword. Most likely going to hammer Crescent or maybe Sirio with a put to the sword, then hit for some claim. Really thinning out the board of the Baratheon player, but that is probably not going to happen here. We'll see what John actually picks for Scene in Flames. He's got lots of choices. That Tears is trouble too. That Tears has Stannis's or Robert's or even Maester Crescent's name written all over it. Even Sirio hates those Tears of Lys. But does he need to get rid of that put to the sword right now? I mean, will Kyle even use it? I mean, he's probably going to use it, but like, he's going to get rid of the Tears. It is more threatening to him. He's okay with the put to the sword right now. He doesn't have many big characters out. I mean, Sirio's pretty juicy, but...
Challenge action, I'm going to give Moonboy military.
Well, I assume Syria for L.
So it looks like he's going to use Sirio's ability on Moonboy. And he's just going to block with Sirio for 3. He's just going to try to take it here. And we are going to see the put to the sword. There's 2 gold spent. And it is Sirio who's going to take the claim. Or take the put to the sword. We'll see who takes claim, actually. Jorah takes his Betrayal / Renown. And Tywin gets a Renown. No claim on the military.
Oh, sorry, claim?
Oh, yeah.
Which Kyle, the Lannister player, just remembers. And John, the Baratheon player, seemed to have forgotten. And it's going to be the Fiery Followers. Maybe he wants to keep that Moonboy out there, help him draw with some insight. Or help him draw into some more stuff, because what he had on the board there wasn't really doing it for him, obviously.
This one, and...
Oh, even-handed Justice on Intrigue, and then a Vanguard Lancer, or whatever his name is. The little guy that marshals in and knocks a power off of your opponent.
Alright.
So Stannis is still hiding in that hand. So we got a military challenge with Moonboy here.
Stealth, Tywin.
Tywin's been stealthed by Moonboy's stealth from Sirio.
Claim.
The Baratheon player collects unopposed, and the Lannisport merchant goes away for claim. Tywin keeps his dupe. We have a draw for insight. And a power challenge with Maester Crescent going unopposed.
My dump.
With that gold, dominance to the Lannister player, and after the first round, it is tied 3-3.
Do you want to know what's left? Have I drawn since? No.
No, I know what's left. You have Treachery and you have my son, you have Kingsbury. But I'm just thinking of the one I should have got rid of, which was a better option. Like you would have got the Tears off anyways. You would have got the sword off anyways. But the military claim, you did it right. So
It's interesting that the Tears wasn't used. Or sorry, the
Tears
Tears was grabbed.
makes
It's
me
interesting the
think
put of the sword
that's
was
the only
used. I mean, it's good to thin out the board.
I like the thing with Tears,
But it
Syrio
doesn't
was
hit
so
anyone
alive.
too impactful. I mean, it did hit Sirio, but...
I didn't need to do a challenge on that.
Yeah.
And both these guys, you'll see them both wearing the same shirts. They're wearing our, I guess, Hamilton, Ontario, Black Knight Games, Meta, the North Remembers Stark Canadian t-shirts that we all wore to Gen Con and then wore to Canadian Nationals. But yeah, they play together pretty much weekly at Black Knight Games in Hamilton, so you'll hear some banter between the two of them, discussing their plays and whatnot, because these guys, they do practice together, prepare for these tournaments together, so they are part of our play group, and yeah, we all work on our decks together usually before the tournaments like this. At least we did all summer, so you'll hear them discussing mistakes and plays even during the game to try to help each other out going forward. It's too bad when you have to play a metamate in a tournament, especially here at table number 2 of the 4th round. But it happens.
Oh, yeah.
So we have the Long Winter plot into trading with Pentoshi. Long Winter removed a power from both sides there, so they're both down to 2 power. Looks like the Lannister player is going first, which is nice when you have 2 claim. And trading obviously gave 3 gold to the Lannister player. And he's going to throw in that King's Road that we saw in his hand with that Scene of Flames last round.
There's another gold.
Why? Oh, I found one. On the floor. Yeah.
It's definitely one of mine.
There you go.
The other one Mel has. I forgot
I
about
figured it'd come in handy.
Thanks.
You're welcome, buddy.
I only brought 12. And then borrow somebody else's.
So Pycelle, we see marshaled out.
Your turn.
My turn.
I haven't seen any new cards yet played from Kyle since we've seen that Scene in Flames, but he does have a couple new ones. Now see Kyle slowing down here. He's thinking he knows Stannis could be played. So you keep going, but you got to think how many characters you're going to put out because some might stay knelt for a while. Unless you have a way to deal with Stannis. We got Crescent still out there, so he's just waiting for that Milk of the Poppy to be played, or he's stopping the opponent from playing Milk of the Poppies, period. And there's Stannis with a dupe. So he might stick around for a while, actually. This could be an interesting game here. We get a Stannis lock. And more attachment removal in a Rattleshirts Raiders. And Lightbringer on Stannis. Living the dream over here. Living the dream. So Stannis has renown now, and when he gains a power, he will stand
Perfect amount.
once per round, I believe.
Okay, I'm glad we have that.
It's actually once per phase on Lightbringer. So if it's Stannis Baratheon it's attached to, it gives renown, and then as reaction, after attached character gains one or more power, stand at limit once per phase.
I meant like strength.
Oh. Yeah, that's weird. I worded it very weird.
Yeah, I would like to use that to support the people, but
So we saw support of people get discarded there after losing intrigue there. Cersei
I don't know if I should have kept the Rattleshirts. I hate playing them.
just emptying the hand of the Baratheon player. The 3-claim intrigue challenge.
Would you like to go first? Awesome. Oh, God.
You probably see both players kind of slow down in the challenges phase here. Now knowing that Stannis is out there, and you will only be able to stand. Each player will only be able to stand
Hi, Chris.
in standing phase. Sorry, 2 characters each.
He was just so respectful.
You got to start thinking ahead to the next round, next challenge phase, with which characters you need to be standing,
He's one my like
and whether or not you're going to use them now or
I
later.
met him this one. He's fooling me with that one.
The Duncan.
Always be true. Always.
Want to fight me on power? Fight me in power?
Oh, 14? Yeah, power.
So we have a power challenge.
It's going to be a hard pass.
14 strength, but that's 6 gold sitting over there. Tywin's getting the 6 strength buff, plus 2 from Pycelle. No defenders, 2 claim. So that gives him 3 power on the house, 1 on Tywin. 4 power gain and a card draw. That's pretty huge. Pretty huge. And bringing the Baratheon player down to 0 power now. Lannister player is shot up to 7. And we got the Hound. Dropped in for 4 gold.
You should have renown.
No, I took it. He has a betrayal token. I took it off from him.
Oh, I see what happened there. So
Yeah.
betrayal token, will check what's happened there with Ser Jorah. But Kyle only uses the renown to track both. But since he removed a power with Long Winter, they forgot about betrayal. So John is nice enough to lend him a token there.
Must be nice. Look at you. You're swimming in it.
So we had the military challenge come in, claim a 2. Looks like the Rattleshirts Raiders blocked, Empty unopposed. And a
Like 3 more.
Dragonstone Faithful and Stannis' dupe go for claim.
Military?
And now the Baratheon's on the offense with Stannis coming in for a military challenge. 5 strength.
With authority.
Yeah, unopposed.
No defenders.
I'm gonna treachery this.
No!
So treachery was used there to stop Lightbringer, so Stannis will not stand. It's going to screw with the Baratheon player a little bit there.
Yeah, what did it do? Oh, like super good kill effects.
I think Stannis stands really good against his own ability, locking the board down. So that's too bad. Stannis will be knelt right now, and he'll definitely have to be a choice that John will have to make whether he stands him or not, which most likely he will. So that prevents him from doing more challenges and being able to stand the guys after, because he'll have a lot to choose from. But it may stop him right here in his tracks, actually.
So useful.
And Astro shows him for claim on the military. We got a power challenge with Moon Boy unopposed.
Close claim insight. Dominance is what?
And Dominus, the Baratheon player, looks like.
Stand 2.
I'll tell it to you.
So 5 power on the Baratheon side, and 6 on the Lannister side. So Baratheon player back in this. He chooses to stand Stannis and Moonboy, leaves the Roundship Raiders knelt. And we get Tywin and Cersei stood on the other side. And Pycelle stays kneeling. Alright, we got Varys' Riddle into summons.
Your turn. I almost flipped trading them.
And John's pretty happy about that Varys Riddle hit on summons, so he gets to trigger the win reveal of his opponent's plot, so they'll both be searching the top 10 cards for a character.
Your choice.
I'll go first. You can do yours first. I will choose you.
Thank you for offering.
My summon's been so bad today.
So Lannister player summons.
First game I got like
Looks like it's a copy of the Mountain.
This is not bad.
but it was like Fiery Fallers the next game, and then Crescent was the other game, which is good.
I still think the card's really good. I think it's better than Coppers.
Oh, you think it's better than Coppers? I think in this deck, Coppers is money because like half my things are enhanced, like 2 cost anyway, so I can just
That's true. Yeah.
get a card that I need at 5 cards.
I think in Lannister this is better.
because like you have the high impact characters.
Because like yeah, in the decks that like the kill events aren't good against the Coppers to drop into service number good.
What do I want? What can I put?
Sorry, and you're first player, right?
Gotta review these.
Fuck it. Win in Rome.
So Robert Baratheon is the choice of John on his summons. So 2 7-costers grabbed there for the summons.
Well, sure he would have been handy.
Cut that shit. Shuffling all nice and good for me. We top deck of King's Room. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So Baratheon player's going first here. He does have enough to play Robert Baratheon. He's going to use Fealty and that Dragonstone Port. He'll reduce his cost.
Yeah.
And there's Robert Baratheon and 1 gold
Now you have none left.
for a Milk of the Poppy on Tywin.
Just how I like it.
So that's going to cut 2 gold off of Kyle's Marshal here, but he still does have a King's Road. He's got a Rose Road in play, so he can get the Mountain into play if he'd like. And right now, Robert Baratheon already has +2 strength from Stannis helping keep characters knelt last round. Robert Baratheon's already a 7 and going first. So we may see some intimidate happening here, which is not good, wherein your characters are getting knelt when you don't even get to use them, and then they may stay knelt with Stannis on the board.
Unopposed.
King's Room? So you just did?
So King's Road, 4 gold,
Zumapound?
and we got the Mountain. Is he going to hit someone juicy with his ability across the board?
You're gonna tell me off the top of my deck?
Only 1 gold left on the Lannister side, so no put to the sword. But it is 1 gold, and if an intrigue challenge happens, you hear John teasing, gonna make me cry, talking about the Tears of Elise. That's gonna hit one of his characters. If it's there, we do see Kyle there licking his lips with his tongue in the top right of the screen. So he most likely is holding that Tears of Elise based on that facial reaction. We'll see.
Cards in hand? 2.
Well, it would have been sort of yeah. I'll like trigger his reaction. Yeah, I agree. I'll kill that.
Yeah, unopposed.
So no defenders.
Clang.
Lose some power for the claim there.
Now, action.
Oh, treachery on Lightbringer again. That's what the gold was saved for. So Stannis will stay down. Stannis still gets a renown, and so does Robert. Intimidate takes down the mountain. Wow. So he won by enough to kneel to 10 strength there. And a draw for insight off Moonboy. That was a pretty big power challenge. Baratheon player is up to 9 power now, but does have quite a bit of his board knelt. Only Creston's left standing. So he's going to definitely probably lose some of that power. And probably loses more than just that power. We'll see here. Doesn't have a lot of defense, so he can't really stop an intrigue. Doesn't have any military left. No gold for an Ours is the Fury. May have been a mistake. He was fearing Mountain's ability too much there to swing games, but kneeling out his entire board to do it. So looks like over to the Lannister player here, Kyle, to do his challenges. So we got the intrigue challenge with Cersei. No defenders. Gonna be 2 claim. 2 out of 3 cards are gonna go away from the Baratheon player's hand. And there is an Ours is the Fury in there, and another copy of Lightbringer.
If
he didn't draw a card off Moonboy there, he'd have an empty hand right now.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah, no more challenges.
Yeah, no challenges, so it's going to go dominance to the Lannister player. And 2 stand. It's going to be Stannis and Robert on the Baratheon side. And we have Mountain and Cersei standing back up on the Lannister side. So Stannis definitely changing the way the Lannister player is playing here. I'm not sure if it's really affecting the Baratheon player. Doesn't seem to care too much. So we have counting coppers into confiscation. We're going to see Lightbringer go away or that Milk of the Poppy. Does he need to slow down the Baratheon player, or does he need to help him on in economy? That's the choice here. No, it looks like it's the Milk of the Poppy going away. Some of you might think that's an obvious choice, but I don't know. Getting rid of that Lightbringer off Stannis. He's already used 2 treacheries to cancel it. So he recognizes the importance, but I guess he does need the economy. Especially if it's going to be used to pay for events to kill Stannis, then it makes sense. And it'll help win challenges too. I mean, you do have to think about Tywin's ability there, get that Milk of the Poppy off him to turn on that ability to get some bonus from the gold you're saving, which makes sense. That's huge against Robert Baratheon's ability getting plus strength off of all the kneeling characters, so I did forget about that, but yeah, it makes more sense why he would get rid of the Milk of the Poppy just for that alone. We have a duped Miri Maz Murder on the board and a Western Fiefdom. So no intrigue icon still on the Baratheon side. Will he marshal any, or does he have a kneel effect to deal with Miri? If he doesn't, Miri's just going to run wild here and chew through the Baratheon player's board and help open it up for the mountain too. Pressure's about to get real here, but as long as Stannis can stay alive, he can keep some of those characters knelt, but I think Stannis is going to be the first target, actually, of a Miri targeted kill. At least that's what I would go for.
Is Solis Baratheon's ability limit once? Oh, I guess I'm not.
Nope, I can do it as many times as I want.
How many cards do you have in here?
6.
Yeah, you just hear Kyle asking about Solis Baratheon, the one that you pay $1 to give an intrigue icon to a Baratheon character. He's a little worried about that because she can be played. He has enough gold to play her. But will she get played? We don't know. Kyle's still marshalling here on the Lannister side. And these are going to just use the Western Fiefdoms to pay straight up for Widow's Wail on Miri. Give her +2 strength. Make sure she can pull off here. And a dupe on Robert Baratheon. A dupe on Crescent, but no dupe on Stannis.
That's one good thing about playing the field.
So Stannis is mostly going to be the target here.
One of each.
And it looks like we have a Stone Drum put into play and a King's Road for some economy. And that Stone Drum's a 0 cost, loyal. Dragonstone traded, unique. Well, there's a Kingdom plot card revealed. Increase the gold value on your revealed plot card by 1. So some extra economy there for the Baratheon player. Nice to see that earlier in the game, but it's free at least now, but maybe not what he wanted to draw there.
Does he count himself? No.
You have a count back?
So we got an intrigue challenge here with Miri Maz Murder coming in first with the Widow's Will. 7 strength. No intrigue icons across the board. No Melisandre out to be able to play an event like Scene in Flames to kneel her or anything. Not that it would matter at this point, but... And there goes Stannis, of course. Lightbringer goes back in hand.
If I ever see Melisandre.
So all the characters are going to be standing from now on. No more Stannis lock. Sorry, standing from now on in the standing phase at least. Unless some stinking drunk starts happening.
Power?
So power challenge here with Cersei, 4 strength.
I probably made every mistake I could.
No red keep yet in play to give the +2 strength. And we got Robert Baratheon just blocking safely, gaining a renown. And we got a military with the mountain. 10 strength. No gold, so no put to the sword. They could gain a renown here. And depending on who gets pillaged, we could see some crazy claim.
This was the same guys, just so you know, this is the same guy in the last video.
Actually, maybe we don't see that military. Looks like Kyle may be deciding not to do it. Oh, he's going to put them all in. I think he was worried about the 2 gold they're paying for, and ours is the Fury from Robert Baratheon. He got a bunch of strength there from all the kneeling characters. Probably won it and stood. So safely he puts Tywin in this challenge.
We want a 3. 3, baby. 3 character. 3 character.
And Kyle calls it. Calls for a 3 cost. And it is a 3 cost. Playing the casino here hard. And Crescent is dead. Kyle's excited.
Sometimes you gotta get lucky to win these
That
games.
jackpot sound on my phone, just like that winning at the casino.
You almost fucked that play up, and I was so hoping to do military first.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna, yeah, I had to get Stan the Man off the board fucking ASAP. I'm done challenges.
I get done.
You get
So
done.
dominance to the Baratheon player.
Of all the games so far, this is really the most.
And it looks like the Lannister player is sitting at... I think he's got 9 on his house. Got some of it layered there. I could be wrong, maybe you guys know, but
One of them is
got another 4
I
powers.
already know what you're flipping.
Sitting at 13, I think. 12 or 13 maybe. And the Baratheon player is down to, looks like 9.
4, 5.
And if we look just at the characters on the board
I
here,
can play whatever I want.
I don't think it's looking too good for the
You're gonna play
Baratheon player.
Wildfire. You should play Wildfire.
No, I meant I can play whatever character I want. If I have.
Named your cards.
Yes, I played well.
I think that play there may have sealed the deal.
I turned, I was like,
that round, actually. Just getting that Miri out with the Whittles Way on the dupe. And no Intrigue icons. That Intrigue weakness.
I needed
No Melisandre or anything either to get the Neil going. It's definitely been hurting the Baratheon player. Looks like we got a Wildfire, actually, into trading with Batoshi.
I think I have to go first.
And Cersei and Pycelle go away, but Miri, Tywin, and the Mountain stick around. So 3 7-costers here, 2 of them with dupes. It's going to be tough to deal with.
Nothing really matters.
Maybe if you can see some Melisandre or some Neil effects. Lock down Miri, maybe even a Milk of the Poppy. Lock down Miri, stop that business. Kneel someone out, start pushing through challenges, use your Intimidate. He's going first. And there's Lightbringer. That could speed him up too. He just needs to rush to the win now. He really needs to get the power off before any more kill happens. Or targeted kill, I should say.
You're sitting on it?
Actually, let's play this safe.
So we got Even-Handed Justice, Neil and Moonboy, and Tywin.
Just in case you get funny and milk my Bob or something. No pens for you.
death looks suspicious.
So 13 gold should be collected here for the Lannister side, marshalling now, using the Western fiefdoms if you want, also. So 12 economy effectively.
Yo, you have gold?
And we got a Lannisport Merchant
Pretty close game.
and a Rose Row, and that's it. It's going to sit on all that gold.
Good. I haven't drawn Illyria, so.
Oh, I'm going to do the power challenge.
How big is he?
That's not that big.
5, 6, 7?
If only I had the red keep.
Is he only a 7?
So 7 strength, I believe, power challenge here with Robert Baratheon.
You can almost win it.
5, 6, 7. She jumps in 8 to 9.
So here comes the Hound.
I had to do something.
And it looks like Miri's going to be used on the defense. 7 strength plus the Hound, 13.
That's 13. Yours is 5, 6,
And
7.
we count Robert Baratheon's up to a 9 now.
Yeah.
So fully blocked. And Hound's going to go back to hand.
Go ahead.
And over the Lancers are marshalling here, or challenges, sorry. And here comes the Mountain in for 10 strength.
10?
Tensies. You got an ours is a third, or?
And we got Ours is a Fury. Use Fealty and a buck to pay for it. And Robert Baratheon will fully block it. He will win.
Well, he's not standing yet. Sorry. Okay. How about 5?
And I'm going to flare up to Defender as well. Just so I make sure I win.
So it looks like actually Robert Baratheon and a Ralshurt's Raiders thrown in.
Right?
Does he stand now?
He does.
So yeah, after winning it with Ours is the Fury, he is going to stand. And he should gain a renown there. Which he does. Prevents the Mountain from winning that challenge, so no pillage, no renown, no kill, no slot machine handle pull.
I think you're going to go.
Okay.
4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
What do you have? 14? No.
So dominance goes to the Baratheon player.
Yeah, you get done.
Gucci.
So 11 power on the Baratheon side.
Oh, Melisandre.
Here John singing, looking for Melisandre.
I need you, Melisandre.
Yeah, if he can just keep some steady kneel and do some more tricks with Robert Baratheon there.
Not playing my fucking noble cards yet.
So we have Confiscation into Summer Harvest.
Sure, who's first? Me. Sure.
And Widow's Wail is gone, so Miri's back down to 5 strength.
I'll target you.
That works, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it looks like the Baratheon player is going first again. Good when you got Intimidate, I guess.
1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Red
Oh, the Red Keep, finally. It's going to help with the power challenges. Help maybe get him to draw into some more Neil effects. It might be too little too late. So we got Even-Handed Justice, Neil and Moonboy.
Second.
on 3.
And it's going to Neil Tywin. see a similar round to last round. Some good power gain here by the Baratheon player.
7, 8, 9, 10.
That one fucking down pick, man. I swear to God.
Miri gets another dupe.
I fucked up. I should have done Rattle Shirt first. Maybe not. Yeah, I should have.
Then we got Viserion marshaled in.
Your turn.
Viserion.
We know Hound still hiding in hand.
Should have 8.
And 8 gold.
So it looks like 6, but it's that one bottom one you can't see.
It's like 8 gold, so 2 plays from the Hound if necessary here, from the gold alone.
I still love it.
I don't think a 2 would have mattered. I'm curious if his 2 strength would have really mattered. So 5.
I think it does.
11.
Yeah, I think John here is regretting kneeling Moonboy and not Rattleshirt's Raiders for his even-handed justice. I think he might need that 2 strength on the power challenge more than the 3 strength on military.
What's his strength?
1, 2, 7, 9.
We got 9 strength power challenge right now.
9 right now.
It'll be 11 if we put both of them in. You have to put, I think you put Viserion and Hound in. I don't know why I'm saying that.
Play the Hound.
So the Hound has been marshaled in.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 versus my 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 versus my 13.
So if we counted right, as you heard Kyle there,
It wouldn't matter.
should be defended here with 13 to 12. So fully blocked. Yeah, you didn't regret that Moonboy. That Moonboy needed to be in there. And the Hound goes back to hand. So we got a military challenge with Rattleshirt's Raiders. I think it's over here for the Baratheon player. That's too bad.
I think it got me anyway. Unopposed power.
And we got the Mountain hitting on a 7. There it goes. They're making the slot machine noises. It hits on a Sir Barristan, killing Robert, but Robert gets saved by his dupe, obviously. But still, 7 hitting a 7. It's pretty huge.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Or you do military and then you power with it.
So I think John realizes he loses here. Kyle's thinking it through, but I think it's over.
I thought we got that power challenge.
Do you have to have a character participating in order for the red keep?
And yeah, we have Kyle just checking the red keep there, whether it gives 2 strength or not, even though no one's in the challenge.
Literally.
And yeah, you hear John regretting that Moonboy kneel. He should not have knelt him. He did it too quickly and didn't think it through. And looks like Kyle's got it. They shake hands. So congrats to Kyle. And John, you dummy. What were you thinking? Anyways, awesome game, guys. Thank you to all for watching and supporting us here on the channel. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. And hit the little alarm button beside it to be notified when videos go up or when we go live. And if you want to donate to the channel to help offset the cost of the work I do here, you can do so at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. You see it on the screen there. Thank you to all who've donated so far. You guys are amazing. And hit that like button on the video too, and feel free to share. All right, guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next video.